know you're going to testify, but I'd like to know what percentage of individuals in our county jails currently are pre-trial.
There's about 40% at this point in time.
All right. Supervisor Solis.
Can actually hold off, but I really just want to say thank you to Supervisor Kuehl for bringing this. I know she and Sherry Gold on her staff worked so hard. Everyone worked hard on this, on the issuance. Once we saw the report that came out that kind of notified us that there's some inequities and disparities that exist, certainly a lot of us, it raised a red flag, particularly for communities like mine, where literally families go bankrupt. They are thrown out of work because they can't be employed. They're in jail because they can't make up the bail. Not only that, but many have lost their homes, and it wrecks their families and it wrecks their lives. And so I just want to say that this is an important notion for us to move forward. I know it's going to be a work in progress. Other counties and other state entities have moved farther than we have. We're the largest county. We ought to be standing up and making sure that we change that metric where 48%, I believe it's 48% of the inmates in jail are there on pretrial, and many of them are African American and Latino. Thank you so much, Supervisor Kuehl.
Thank you, Supervisor Solis. Members of the board, there are persons who wish to be heard by way of public comment. We have staff here, and we should proceed to hear our staff, followed by those who wish to be heard on the speakers list. Ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the board. Terry McDonald, Probation Chief. The Probation Department wants to thank you for your leadership in this area. We fundamentally believe that there's a ripe opportunity for us to take a deep look at how we're doing bail and risk assessments pre-trial in Los Angeles County. I think we all know that it disadvantages those people who their issue is poverty, not their risk. We've done some analysis, one-day and long-term analysis, and realized that some of the people most disadvantaged are the homeless, pregnant women, mentally ill, who cannot figure out how to leverage the services available to them for pretrial or bail deviation, and simply don't have the resources to do that. The motion looks at some of the national trends and movements towards bail and really relying on evidence-based principles. Whether those are risk assessment tools that are normed and validated for Los Angeles County, we're well overdue for taking a fresh-eyed look at our risk assessment tool. And we're also well overdue for an automated tool. Currently, we do risk assessments for targeted populations who are pretrial, but that's only reaching about 25% of the population. So if we can work together to come up with an automated tool that we could provide to the court for their consideration risk that's normed and validated, and also takes into consideration mental health and gender-related issues, I think we'll be well on our way. So in closing, the Probation Department stands ready to support this effort. We've done many good new reforms in Los Angeles County, but there's plenty for us to build upon with our criminal justice partners. So thank you for your leadership.
Thank you very much. Next speaker.